What is our video today about? Yeah. What is this? Self-adhesive strips. See how long they are? We went to the store. Mommy and I went to the store. We got these chairs. We just got these chairs on the tile floor. Hear that? Every time you pull these chairs out. We wanted to make them a little bit softer, so we decided to put something under it, some felt bumpers or something, okay? And let's see what we can do here. I measured them before we went to the store to see how wide it was, and it looked like about a half an inch. I went to the store and found something. I was initially going to put just some little round bumpers on the bottom, but then I found these, and these were cheaper and they were actually thicker. See how thick the edge is? The other ones weren't very thick at all, and they would wear out after a while. So I thought I would use these. I've never used this before, and so I thought, hey, might as well make a video of it. And see, I had a lot of chairs. There's 3 here, and then this table actually goes into the other room, and there's 6 chairs here, right there, and then there's another chair over there. So we got 10 chairs, so I got 40 things I've got to put on here, and I'm hoping to get enough out of this right here in order to do that. And I got my trusty tin snips here. Look how old they are. Look how rusty they are. These things are about as old as I am, and they still work fine. They still cut. I've never sharpened them or anything. But Mommy went to the store. She bought some snips like this, and I kind of poo-pooed her. I said, "What are you using these for outside in the garden to snip off rose branches and twigs and stuff like that on bushes?" I said, "Just use your regular shear cutters." And I finally found those in a box. And I don't use these, we don't use these very much, but I've used them a couple times. Don't tell Mommy about that though. Sometimes they're handy to have. I thought I would try those too because they're a little bit sharper. So I was gonna do one chair first, and I thought, before I did the video, and I thought, nothing doing. I'm gonna make an entire video of this, and I want to see how well I wanted to see how well this works. Cutting on for the tin snips. Oh, I think that's going to cut fine. And I'm just going to cut some little pieces first. And see, it barely fits on there. I'm not going to cut the full length because then I would have to contour this and everything. I think I'm just going to cut little square pieces and just put the square bit under, you know, just like I'm cutting a little square. I'll hold that up there. I think that's going to work. I think that's all I need to do. These are kind of old cutters. If I use the tip and half of it, I can cut them off. Let's try this here. See, if you had just scissors, oh man. See how thick that is? You want something kind of thick. Okay, you get it too thin, and you're only going to have them on the chair for only a short period of time before they start wearing out. And I don't know how long these are going to last either, but I'm going to try them. I put some on my mother's chairs once upon a time, and they had a tendency after a while to slide off, to slide down, and we ended up putting them back on with a glue gun, a hot glue gun. And that's what we ended up doing, and periodically those would even come off. Okay. Now if I wanted, I could cut the tips off, you know, all the way around. I'm just making a quick video of this only because you might not have thought of something like this before for your chairs, or using this thick stuff. And this ended up costing about $6 at the store, and I have so many pieces I can get out of that. The other stuff, you hardly had any little pieces for $4 or $5. And so now I gotta take that off and stick that on there. And I think once it gets down on the ground, it's going to put more weight on it. It should stick fine. Let's see how we can do this. I'm trying to be as careful with these chairs as I can. Because they're brand new. And so I'm just trying to keep them on the carpet as best I can. Of course, I'm not going to make a video, extend it and prolong it for 10 chairs. I just wanted to do this one chair. Okay. Now I'll get this up. Get this over here. And we'll see what happens here. Here's a chair on the right that I just did. Slide it in. Easier to slide to the left and right now too, not having to worry about it. Going in, sliding back in. Now watch how loud this one is. The one on the left does not have any bumpers, felt bumper on it, I call it. I just call it a felt bumper. Look at that. Okay. I think that's going to work good. It's going to take me a while to cut them all, but I think that's going to work good. And see, because I cut them kind of small, you can't really see them down there either, can you? And I like the fact that it's so thick right there. That's what you want. You want something like that. You don't want to get the bumpers. I've seen round bumpers that are about half as thick as this, or maybe you can't get them a ½ inch in diameter and they're a little bit bigger or something like that. But now because I have these strips, and I have so many of these strips, remember I needed 40 pieces, and I've done one chair already, and I've got enough for at least one more chair, and then some. Okay, so 2 chairs out of each piece. 4, 6, 8, 10. I'll probably only get half of that one that I have to use. And then I'm going to have all these other ones left for when these pieces, they'll probably come off and come missing after a while. But if you're careful with them, maybe they'll last longer. Or if it starts sliding off, you can take a hot glue gun, if you do have a hot glue gun, and you can put a little bit, pull it off all the way, puts a little bit of hot glue on there, and be done with it. Okay, there you go. One way to fix your chairs to make them silent. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back.